idea behind the gear is you're fully encapsulated, so there's no skin showing. So we're gonna have your jacket, your pants, your hood, your mask. And I'm not worried about the length, because I can roll them up, but as long as they're snug but not too snug, you know?
This is what it's all about for the engineer, okay? This panel, there's a lot of valves and different hydraulics that go into that position. Basically, it has to do with a lot of math, okay? So if we pull 200 feet of 1 3/4, that nozzle I know will give us 200 gallons a minute. This hose, in order to get the correct amount of water out of that nozzle,
here, all your reflections, because it's picking up the heat signature off the back of the hood.
So we're going to show you guys all about different flow paths, about fire and heat and smoke and how it spreads. Fire, direct correlation between the mouth pouches and everything else. 500 degrees or more. Times 2.5 gallons apiece. Will also tell us where the fire is. We're just going to show you a one-room fire. Again, remember this room, door closed, sleeping door closed. See how much damage, how much longer it takes, how much more survivable it is sleeping with your door closed. But if you look at it, every once in a while you can do. Okay? We have bidirectional flow now. Remember, air in, exhaust out. We want to change that into a unidirectional. So we want air in, exhaust out. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the back one here. This is the one going to the second floor. So now we just charged the second floor. Now we're going to fill the attic.
So we opened from here to here, and then he opened the attic.
So most efficient way to get that fire going. We're getting a lot of sulfur air. Older wood has, anytime they had glue in there, glue is like gasoline. And this, which is going to burn faster than regular wood. These are really strong. The right mixture to burn. If we close that door, what's going to happen to the fire? Smoke can come out this room and it'll actually catch that smoke on fire. Now we need to open up this one in here. There you go. Did you see how fast that flame transferred all the way up to the second floor and out the roof? So now we'll shut it down and show you again. So we'll shut the between the first and second floor. Now here's that smoke. Is this smoke getting thick enough to burn yet? It's getting there, huh? Not too bad. You'll actually see it. We call it milky smoke. It turns kind of a gray, silky, milky looking smoke, and that's when it's going to change. He's going to pull the top. Now watch how fast it's going to transfer up and out. So now we're starting to get smoke up and out. It's starting to get there. Starting to get that mixture, right? Now it's not going to be sustained, but eventually it will be. Now what happens if he closes that door down there? Choke it off again, right? So just like your chimney. Now he's going to have to put a little water on it to get it to knock down. But you can see what it did to your smoke. Now it's still flammable, but not quite as much. Still got some heat in there. So what's happening is it's sucking air in from anywhere that it can. So now if he pops that door again, look at it start chugging. So what happens is, and this will actually take off by itself and get a good fireball going here in just a minute. So picture it kind of in reverse. So if we shut that door, so you can see the smoke is starting to get right to that right point. So picture this as a basement fire. What happens to us is we're real comfortable following that air track down. So we're starting to go down that basement. and then a window cracks out on the far side of that basement. So once the window cracks out, he's going to open that up. What happens up here? It changes from a bidirectional flow, which is air in, inefficient. Can you see it? It's starting to get that black kind of silky. You'll see it even when it gets worse and worse and worse here in just a little bit. And we are getting a lot of smoke now. And that creates the smoke. When the smoke is there, then it creates the fuel in. All right, now you guys.
Opening up the
Okay, now open a little door that goes into this room. I wouldn't open that one.
Woo!
there goes.
They're your guys.
The three.
There's multiple methods of ventilation.
Now you got a chimney.
What we need is ventilation with suppression. So the ventilation is going to lift your heat. The suppression is going to knock the fire down. They have to be timed simultaneously. If they're not, you get rapid fire growth and you get things happening. What it does is gives you that bidirectional flow. Remember, air in, exhaust out. So you're venting it, you're lifting your heat depending on the day versus a long time for the hose steam to get to the fire. So you can see it sitting there and bouncing it up. We're going to show you here a dry sponge versus a wet sponge and how fast one burns. There's the balloon and the heat can actually blow. I mean, it's chugging. You have the heat, you have the smoke, or you have the smoke and you have the right mixture. The only thing we had to add is a bunch of heat to it. That just showed you that there's fire will build up heat and will build up pressure inside. Get going again?
I do not start the fire.
So you see how fast that took off? This is called vent point ignition while he's talking too. Did you actually see it? It lit up here and came back down, and lit up there and came back down.
Early on, if we put water in there, it's going to knock those back, and it may take a couple seconds to come back. Now it's burning so hot, we put water in there, and barely knock it down.
That's kind of the way I told.
The yellows, so yellows.
We'll bring out the big water here in just a second. But we'll show you guys real quick if you want to come over.
So if you're looking at this,
So picture 200. 10 little pixels. So if I go over here, it says 9 inches. It works like that. We're kind of like a basic bit. Stop, the building starts to get open, airflow in, fire go. So as the fire goes, we open more and more and more.
Out here, another way to get through it is you can take the pack off, or you can put your butt this way and put the bottle first, and then you kind of just go backwards. Now you can try it. It might work. You just got to get your arms. You got to fish your arms backwards. So usually I sit on it, and I usually sit on this ledge here.
This ledge?
There. You got to get that right arm up and over. Once you're good, kind of lift out, and your partner can help you.
I don't know where to grab.
There's a hole coming up.
You gotta go on your belly. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Nice job. How you doing?
Yeah, we're beginning to feel 62.
Not far.
Not far. As soon as, yeah.
There you go. You're good. Perfect.
There you go.
Alright, once everybody's through, go to the next one, okay? It's fine, just help your neighbor. Watch your neighbor. Sometimes we do, yep. Oh yeah. For wires? Make it through that little hole. It's tough, I mean. You're through. Nice job. Come your way through. You'll be fine. You see how she did that? You kind of push it out on one side. Just stay there.
Some debris on the floor.
Don't lose your whole line. Everybody through.
Alright, came in on my belly, grabbed the end of the...
Perfect. Okay. Boom. Perfect. Nice job.
These are side ports. So we used to run whatever lines we deployed into the fire, down into that 1 3/4. There's an adapter to hook into the hydrant. This is called a double male and double female. So if I have the hose going the wrong direction, I can hook this up. This is just a spinning end. And on the other end of this is what's called the stores connection. It's a quick connect for our hoses. So the hose just goes in and I turn it 1/4 turn and it clicks in. I always test my hydrant, heads up. And this is called flushing a hydrant. Right? So I let it flow normally until I get clear water. I close it up. I hook my hose up to it, and then I reopen it fully. Bring the wrench back up, open it until you get a good flow of water, close it, hook up your adapter, right? And then open it again, okay?
Jeez.
Yeah, huh? I'll give you some light too.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That way I don't pick up hydrants.
Okay, stand at the back of it. Otherwise,
fun.
you're gonna get hit by it. There you go. You guys see how that tree's deformed over there? Because we hit it with this hydrant too often. Close it up.
We're going to talk about extrication, what we do, why we do it.
High enough. You gonna keep going? Go over here. Tired! Get it.
Nailed it. I'm gonna clear it out. We just take the back of our hand and we don't push it in. So this one has some pins on there. And we're good to go.
That one.
There you go. Good.
Opening.
Yeah.
Nice job. See? There you go. Every once in a while you get to break.
There we go. There we go.
On the metal.
So, you can overcome.
Good, you can see it moving, right?
The best. Keep going. You're gonna hear it.
So now we have to cut both of these hinges. Okay, open it up. There you go. I want somebody to open this up.
Good. So,
Right where that. Go ahead.
Okay, watch your fingers when it starts walking. Good job.
Set it down. Lay it down, lay it down.
Nice and slow. Yeah, you want to finish it off?
Nice work, group. All the way, there you go. Open all the way. Okay, slow down, slow down. Yep, all the way down, all the way down. Nice job. Bring it all the way down. Good thing we got Mitchell on the back.
Don't think that you're going to outwork the hose stream. Details because you've already been bored to death with all sorts of other.
This is what it's all about for the engineer, okay? This panel, there's a lot of valves and different hydraulics that go into that position. Basically, it has to do with a lot of math, okay? So if we pull 200 feet of 1.75 inch, that nozzle I know will give us 200 gallons a minute. This hose, in order to get the correct amount of water out of that nozzle.
After we get up into the hose tower, I got a bottom set of loops. Yeah. Go nozzle down at the front door. You just want to make certain that you're holding the nozzle.
What I do is I send a little bit so I see it start moving through the hose. See now, they're at about.
Okay, good. Now,
Open up.
in and up the stairs. Hey, up. Go, go, go. They can say whatever they need to say, yeah. Piggyback. We're going to start pulling water. I'll call everyone else up and say, all right. You got it. Okay, handle the back pressure, right? Leave your bathtub about 5 times over.
Can I test the nozzle?
Good. Stop right here.
Good job. So go in.
Good. You shouldn't feel much pressure, correct? Come down. When he tells me to stop.
Well, we already did before this. Sprinkler heads, no pipes, anything that you're gonna bang on. Or
Just like your extension ladders at home.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. And the fire service will say, "Whack! Whack!"
There's only one time. I was not.
Oh, hi.
Get down low, at the same level they are.
Aggressive interior.
Stars on the scene, going for ventilation. Squads on the scene, left to the scene. Call to report the victim, call to report.
You guys be calling out too, right? Fire department, I know he listens. Victim!
Victim!
Another victim? We got 3 more victims, alright? Family screaming outside.
Tower's ventilating on the 2nd floor, south side.
We got 3 more victims. You're the law person. I'm screaming. We got another victim? Yeah. Alright. Stand for the squad. Alright, come right in.
Oh yeah, victim.
We got 2 more victims, guys. I'm screaming.
Got another child.
Got another victim?
Child coming out.
Going through. How many we got? Should make 5, right? Come on in, finish this first, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. One more child.
Come back in, we need one more. Keep that door closed, I'll go look in there. We're missing Greg, we need one more. Check that roof. It says we're missing 1.
Nothing here. Got it? Victim!
We got 1.
We got one!
Where you at?
In here.
Lower room. Coming up through the A side. One victim through the A side.
Engine 22, you want the line shut down.
You guys forgot something.
Well, obviously the alarm starts going, start shaking your hips.
This is going to plug into your mask when we tell you 385 Kuhn Road for report of a structure fire. Companies respond. Engine 23, Squad 23, Tower 23. We're going to go up to the second floor, make the bend, and go into that room. There will be fire in that room.
Your way up the steps, nice and slow, work together. Now we gotta work together, we gotta get this hose line up, just like we worked on 2 weeks ago. Space out at the corners, moving the hose up together. Stay at the door, do not make entry into the room. Go in, get down, go to your right, get down, go to your right. Work your way in, make your way in. Down, down, down. Good job, good job, good job. Make your way inside. Good, good, good. Keep coming. Good job, keep coming, keep coming. Put that hose inside. You're not going to get any more. You got to go downstairs to get more. Okay, stop where you're at. Stop where you're at. You need more. You got to go downstairs to get it. You gotta talk to them, find out what they need.
They can't hear. Get down low, get to the same level they are.
I can't get under this.
You can go under this one.
I can't get under.
You can't get under?
Yeah, she can't.
Okay, that's fine, stay there.
Fine.
Stay there right now. There's not enough room, there's not enough hose yet to come up.
Test received. Horizontal ventilation complete on the delta side.
What's the number? 30.
Inside of that building. Does that make sense? So if you're the right-hand wall, you're going to be here, and you're going to be trailing behind a little bit like this. So we're covering that much area instead of just against the wall. Does that make sense? All right. Yeah.
Code 4 for a 3-story apartment building fire. Smoke showing from the alpha side on June. And you're westbound. Command from Central.
What's going on?
June, command from Central.
Uh-oh. I need you.
Get more air.
Squad's on the same message received.
Cut out on the stairs and force that hose up.
Command from Central.
We got a baby here.
Baby?
Yeah, we got someone.
Victim!
Victim!
You guys gonna need help?
No.
It's a little one.
Baby. You gotta throw out that baby.
You wanna be the victim?
Let me see if there's another one. Hang on,
Comes out in your group, remember where you ended. Okay.
Squad, I copy you. Call to report the victim. Call to report.
Nothing? You guys keep going, alright? You guys keep doing your left hand. Open that door up. Door to the hallway. Let me get him outside there. We got a door. You guys be calling out too, right? Fire department, and then we listen. Okay, good. Alright, come back in, finish your search. Victim!
Victim!
Another victim, alright. You guys need any help from the other crew? You got it.
Charlie, we got it.
You guys need help, let us know.
So we're clear on this view, right? So we
With you.
go squad.
Oh. Got it?
On to the right.
It's real dark in here. Yeah, copy that. We can all be eight. I got a bunch of people here complaining there's no extras in there. Hurry up, hurry up.
Alright, more victims, hurry! Alright, so get them out.
Get that cameraman in here with the light.
Remember, we want to stay low, so go back to where you ended. Here, keep going. Multiple victims still. Another victim?
You need help? Yeah, we got
Break the fire floor. We got knocked on the fire. When it holds on a little bit,
I feel like in real life I actually have a strap
fire under control, and you're doing ventilation.
Everyone?
We got Tom got here. We're missing four.
One more victim found. Someone else in the We got 3 more victims, alright? Family screaming outside.
Tower's ventilating on the second floor. Don't decide. Passenger seat, tower's
3
ventilating.
more victims. Mom's screaming outside. Mom's screaming outside. 3 more kids in here. Get them out to an ambulance and come back in and finish the search. Come back in. We got 3 more victims.
You're the law person.
Okay.
Mom's screaming. We got another victim?
Yeah.
Alright. Man, squad.
I don't know. Is that the last?
Only one victim.
On the top?
Alright, come back in.
Oh yeah, yeah, I victim.
Victim!
Got 2 more victims, guys. Mom's screaming.
Got another child!
Got another victim?
Child coming out.
Yeah, we got a victim.
Man, squad.
Go ahead,
One victim going to the inside.
There.
I think
That's proceed.
door.
Going through.
How many we got?
Should make 5, right? Come on in, finish the search.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. One more child.
5 victims. Come back in. Come back in. We need 1 more. Keep that door closed. I'll go look in there. All right, 1 more victim. Missing Greg. We need 1 more. Check that room. If there's too many people in there, let's go to this room. Keep looking. We're missing 1. Check that top of beds, under beds. I'm missing 1. Check the file.
Why should I pick that other room and then go home?
I think it's in that other room.
He's going right to the room I want. I don't know. No worries.
Check it on the couch.
Go ahead, check under the couch.
Nothing here. Got it? Victim! We got one! Where you at? In here. Coming up through the A side. One victim through the A side. Alright, everyone follow up. Brady Bunch kids, all in front. Nice job, guys.
Last thing left now is graduation. That last group got their work cut out for them with the victims.
It's better that you know you give it your best, and if it's not meant to be, you know what? Maybe next time. So that's the way it goes.
10 more years.
But yeah, seriously, pass it on. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends,
Probably did better than
tell everybody. Come out. We're gonna do it every year. You know, we'll change it up. We'll add the dollhouse. You know, we'll do a lot of things that we can to give everyone a taste of what we do in the fire service. So thank you for coming out.
So today was about having fun, putting everything together. Everything you build up, and you put it all together. Now you got to see what a coordinated fire attack is. Everyone was doing different parts. Everyone got to see how much work each part is. And when you work as a team, it all goes well. I got to tell you, my group saved how many people? Six. So how many did you guys save? 6. 2. Appreciate all the hard work from everybody. Hope you had fun, and tell everyone about it.
All right, last but not least, Chief.
As I said to everybody on the first night, you know, you guys at the end of this would be our ambassadors. Jason touched on that a little bit. Please take what you've learned and share it. We can't stress that enough. It's so important to get that message out so that people know what we're about. We're happy as hell to have you in our house. Thank you for being here, and thank you to these guys.